Well, hello there, everybody. This is the Comedy Thief, and you're watching Funny Old Guys. And beside me, on still on vacation, is Dr. Fat Packer. Dr. Fat Packer, say hello to our video audiences.
Well, hello there. It's so nice to see you. This was such a nice spot last week to video from. I thought I'd do it again outside here. See, I got the wind blowing and the water coming in. And
It's
hello.
it's beautiful. And
Yeah.
down below me is homeless Charlie. Your hair is lovely today, Charlie.
Thank you.
Say hello to our expanding crowds.
Well, hello to our expanding crowds.
And there we go. So what we do, folks, is we tell jokes and you laugh, and it's a wonderful thing. But before we start with the joke telling, we have a point of conversation between the three of us. And so, guys, here's the question for today. What is the worst thing for the government to make illegal? What is the worst thing that the government would make illegal? Dr. Fatpacker, what are your thoughts?
Well, I tell you, at one time, there was a substance that rotted your teeth if you had it too long. And the government was going to make it illegal, but they didn't. But I think that they are thinking of it again, and that would be gum.
Gum to make illegal.
Yeah, that would be terrible for people that are trying to stop smoking and things.
Well, by gum. Homeless Charlie, what would be the worst thing for the government to make illegal?
I think, as far as I'm concerned, the worst thing would be dumpster diving.
That's very strange, Charlie.
Very
worst
appropriate.
thing, the worst thing that I can think of for the government to make illegal, and
Yeah.
you guys can appreciate this, would be bourbon Manhattans.
Oh,
That's what would be
that would
very
be
bad
certainly the worst for you.
to make illegal. Dr. Fatpacker, tell us a joke.
Oh, well, I was talking to my neighbors and he was telling me that his little girl came up to her mother and said, how did the human race appear? And her mother says, well, the Lord made Adam and Eve when they had children, and so all of mankind was made. So a couple of days later, she asked her father the same question, and he said that many years ago, there were monkeys from which the human race evolved. Well, the girl was a little confused. So she went back to her mother and she says, how is it possible that you told me one thing when daddy told me another? And her mother said to her, that's very simple to explain. I told you my side of the family and your father told you his.
No. Oh, I like that. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Almost Charlie, tell us the joke.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is pretty short, but when I was married, I asked my wife if I was the only one she'd been with. And she said, yes, all the others had been 9s and 10s.
Oh, that was cruel. Cruel.
Ouch.
Gentlemen,
Oh, the
gentlemen,
wind's blowing my head off. I better put it aside over here.
gentlemen,
Wind is
you-
blowing your pixels.
you know,
Yeah,
is it my turn?
yeah, go ahead.
You know that you're getting old when you take a visit to the park and two park attendants keep walking behind you with a pooper scooper. You know
Whoa.
you're getting old. Dr. Fatpacker, tell us a joke.
Oh my goodness, have you ever noticed? I love in these horror pictures that the person yells out, hello? Like they expect the killer to go, oh yeah, I'm over here in the kitchen. Do you want a sandwich?
That makes no sense at all.
No,
Oh,
of course not.
Almost Charlie, tell us the joke.
Well, for me today, it's a very, very sad day. After several years of medical training and hard work, a good friend of mine had his license taken away after just one minor indiscretion.
Oh,
Oh,
He slept with one of his patients.
Oh,
What a waste of all that training and money. He was really a nice guy and an excellent vet.
No.
oh,
Well,
oh.
that's a
gee.
Schmetzel Glauben,
Now,
yeah.
Here's a news item. I have to read this, okay?
Oh.
Archaeologists in Ethiopia have discovered
Yeah.
a 4.4 million year old skeleton believed to be, where the hell am I? Be the oldest known human ancestor, and they're calling her Andy, A-N-D-I. However, I was talking to Homeless Charlie the other day, and as he recalls it, her real name was Louise. Dr. Fatbacker, tell us.
Oh my gosh, that was so exciting, I think. Oh my goodness. Well, this has probably happened to all of you guys. You guys fish? You'll go to fishing and that, do you fish? Okay, never mind, it doesn't matter. So a friend of mine went fishing the other day, didn't catch a thing. So on his way home, he stopped at the market and he said to the guy in the fresh poultry area on that, he says, look it, I'd like 4 large bass and just throw them at me. I want to tell my wife that I caught them.
Oh, very
You know,
good,
And
very
he says,
good.
well, he says, the guy at the store says, well, you know, I suggest maybe you should get the trout. When the guy says, well, why? He says, well, because your wife dropped by and that's what she wants for dinner.
Oh, the best laid plans.
Yeah,
never work
yeah.
out. Homeless Charlie, tell us a joke.
Well, talking about wives, my ex-wife left a note on the fridge saying, this isn't working, goodbye. And I opened the fridge and it works just fine. Weird, huh?
It
I
is
don't know.
really weird. Well, during the COVID times, guys, I gained way too much weight. So now I'm getting back in shape. So this morning, I just got back from the emergency room. This morning,
Oh.
I was doing push-ups in my bedroom, naked. I didn't have any clothes on. But little did I know that the night before I had set out a mouse trap. Well, I'm going to tell you the pain. Ooh, Dr. Fatbacker, tell us a joke.
Oh my goodness, Val, I found out the other day what the punishment is for bigamy.
What is it?
2 mother-in-laws.
That is punishment. Homeless Charlie,
Yeah.
tell us a joke.
Well, did you know that Lance is a very uncommon name nowadays?
Huh,
But in medieval times, people were called Lance a lot.
Lance,
That's
a lot.
funny. That's funny. I like that. I have a friend of mine whose name is Lance, and today's his birthday. How very appropriate that is.
That is amazing. That is amazing.
That's right.
Well, gentlemen, sex at the age of 90 is like trying to shoot pool with a rope. I just wanted to pass that along to
Oh
you.
my goodness.
Dr. Fatbacker.
Whoa, whoa. Well, I know this woman once announced to her friend that she's getting married for the 4th time.
Wow.
And her friend said, how wonderful, but I hope you don't mind me asking what happened to your first husband. And she said, Val, he ate poisonous mushrooms
Ooh,
and died. She
ooh.
says, oh, how tragic. Well, you know, what about your second husband? And she says, well, he ate poisonous mushrooms and died. She goes, how terrible, you know? I'm almost afraid to ask you how your third husband died. She goes, well, he died of a broken neck. Oh,
Wow.
really? She says, yeah, he wouldn't eat the mushrooms.
Oh, I don't want to meet that woman. Woo!
No,
Wow.
no, definitely not.
Homeless Charlie.
Well, I just found out something really very interesting from a friend of mine who was a school teacher. And she
Ooh.
said that the correct spelling of school is SCHOOL, not SCHOOL. Some people put the second O before the first O, which is very wrong.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
Oh,
Well, as a child, I was rejected, and I wasn't I wasn't very good looking at all. So anyway, you guys don't even know this, but I was kidnapped. I was kidnapped as a 7-year-old.
oh no.
Yeah, and the kidnapper sent a note to my parents. They said they would pay them $5,000 if they could give him back to my parents. That's what they did. Dr. Fat Packer.
Oh my God. Well, you know,
Hold it, hold it.
Okay.
Last one.
Oh, Val, then I better tell you about this. You know, you know how everybody's coming back to open concerts and all that. Well, the other day, I found a Justin Bieber concert ticket nailed to a tree. I mean, so I took it. Yeah, I never know when you might need a nail.
You get that one almost, Charlie? Yeah, you got it.
I think.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh my
last one
God.
there. Almost Charlie, last stroke.
Well, okay. A little boy kills a butterfly, and his dad said, no butter for 2 weeks.
Oh,
And then the little boy kills a honeybee, and dad says, no honey for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Mom kills a cockroach, and the little boy turns to his dad and says, are you going to tell her, or should I do it?
oh,
Oh,
there's my last one. It's another news
oh,
item.
fine.
Another news item. You're ready? Oh,
Oh, dear.
there
You
is
gotta
a
pick those up more so your face is up.
there is a controversy surrounding a sprinter from South Africa.
Ooh.
Her name is Caster Semenya. Okay. Now, many are saying that she is a he, and they're doing gender testing to find out. And I can relate to that because last month I got banned from Victoria's Secret. That's what I did. So anyway, this is a comedy tape, and we're done. Oh, but we're not done, because we're going to invite a famous person to be on our next video. And Dr. Fat Packer, who are we going to invite to be on our next video?
Well, I remember watching Mary Tyler Moore show and then watching The Love Boat. And I thought it'd be great if we could get Captain Stubing in here, Gavin McLeod.
Gavin McLeod. So Gavin, we want you to check in, and
Is he
we're going
still
to be on our, what, pardon me?
Is he still alive?
Is he dead?
I don't
I
know.
don't know. Hold on, let me look
Wait
it
a
up
minute.
here a second.
Wait a minute. Gavin McLeod died this just last month.
Really?
It's very sad.
Yeah, in May. Oh my
Mrs. McLeod,
gosh.
Mrs. McLeod, we want you to check in. Our sympathies, of course, but
Yes.
you're going to be on our next video, so you got 24 hours to check in. And if you don't,
Ooh,
we're going to put
ooh.
you in the trash bin. So this is
Maybe-
Comedy Thief saying,
Maybe you could get McLeod in. McLeod, you know, Dennis Weaver, maybe instead. The McLeod?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Just say goodbye. Jeez.
Who cares?
yeah, who cares?
Apparently not.
This is the Comedy Thief saying, what the hell is going on? That's what we're saying. So anyway, Dr. Fat Packer, say goodbye to our lovely friends.
Well, auf Wiedersehen, everybody. Oh, don't forget, this is the time that you have to do it while you're listening to this and you're still laughing. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe.
Well, very good.
no.
Thank you very much. And Homeless Charlie, say goodbye to our expanding, wonderful audience.
Goodbye to our expanding, wonderful audience, and also share, share, share.
Wait a minute.
Ooh.
Cher has not been invited to be on this program, so
Oh,
Oh,
put a cork in
didn't
that.
we
So
invite her way back? Okay.
everybody wave goodbye. We're going to see you down the road. Everybody say goodbye, and we'll see you soon.